Chosen ones, look at your hands. They are not just tools to perform tasks. They are maps of your soul, mirrors of your destiny. Engraved on them are the marks that differentiate you, the signs that reveal your purpose. Since time immemorial, the chosen have carried these signs, marks that connect them with the divine, that guide them on their journey, that empower them to transform the world. Have you ever wondered what yours are? Forget everything you've been told about destiny, about chance, about luck. You are not here by mistake. You have been chosen. You have a fundamental role to play, and your hands are proof of that. In this video, we will unveil some powerful marks that may appear on the hands of the chosen, signs that indicate that you possess special gifts, unique talents, and a great mission to be fulfilled. Prepare to be surprised, to be moved, to recognize yourself. This is not just a video, it is a call, an invitation to awaken your maximum potential and live your truth with courage and authenticity. Open your heart, your mind, and your eyes, and allow ancestral wisdom to guide you. Trust your intuition, follow your heart, and embrace your destiny as chosen. The world needs you. Do not hide. Do not diminish yourself. Do not be afraid to shine. You are a beacon of hope, an agent of transformation, a being of love, and your hands are the tools that enable you to fulfill your mission. If you feel that something calls you, that something moves you, that something tells you that you are different, this video is for you. If you seek answers, if you want to understand your purpose, if you want to connect with other chosen ones, you are in the right place. And to continue receiving inspiring messages, revelations about the spiritual world, and tips for living your purpose with fullness, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell. This way, you won't miss any videos, and you'll be part of our community of the chosen. Imagine your hand as an ancient scroll, guarding ancestral secrets. The mysterious M is not just a casual drawing, but a secret code that reveals your true spiritual essence. Messengers are not just those who speak, but those who truly listen. Your intuition is like a sensitive radar, capturing vibrations and energies that go unnoticed by most people. Joseph of Egypt was not an ordinary leader. He interpreted dreams, unraveled mysteries, and transformed predictions into concrete actions. You carry that same potential within you, a wisdom that transcends the material world. Your sensitivity is not a defect, but a rare gift. When people feel something different around you, it is because your energy communicates much more than words can express. True messengers do not need to shout to be heard. Their silent presence already conveys profound knowledge, inspiring subtle transformations in the people who cross their path. Often you may have felt an inexplicable connection with information that arises instantaneously. These are not coincidences, but messages from the universe arriving through your unique sensitivity. Spiritual communication happens beyond words. Your gestures, looks, and energy convey teachings that no book could translate. You are a channel of light, a transmitter of higher knowledge. Your mission will not always be glamorous or publicly recognized. Often it will be a silent work of inspiring, healing, and raising the consciousness of the people around you, without the need for spotlights. Your gift is not about being special, but about being genuine. The more you accept your sensitivity, the more clarity you will have about your mission to transmit knowledge that can transform lives. Intuition is your compass, and the M in your hand is the map. Do not be afraid to follow different paths, to question established truths, and to believe in your ability to guide and inspire. Sharing your light does not mean being perfect, but being authentic. Each experience, each learning, each challenge makes you a messenger more prepared for your unique mission in the world. The universe chooses its messengers carefully. You were not chosen by chance. but because you have a special ability to translate complex messages in a simple and transformative way. Your journey will be one of constant learning. Cultivate humility, remain open to receiving knowledge, and at the same time, have the courage to share your inner wisdom. Not everyone will understand your mission immediately. There will be moments of loneliness, of doubt, but your spiritual connection will be your greatest fuel to move forward, illuminating paths. The M in your hand is an invitation to awaken, a call to recognize your unique potential to inspire, transform, and raise consciousness around you, one step at a time. Now close your eyes and take a deep breath. Feel the energy that pulsates beyond time, that feeling that your existence is not limited to this single earthly journey. The infinity symbol on your hand is not an accident, but an invitation to unravel mysteries. Old souls carry a baggage of experiences that transcend common understanding. Have you ever found yourself thinking about moments that seem to have happened before? About knowledge that arises without clear explanation? Solomon was not just a king. He was a wise man who dialogued with the universe, unraveling secrets that few would dare to understand. His wisdom was not in books, but in the deep connection with the divine. Déjà vu is not madness. It is a whisper of the soul, a fragment of memories that cross dimensions. Your dreams are not simple nightly reveries, but portals to deeper understandings of existence. The mark of infinity is a code, not a mathematical code, but a spiritual code that whispers about greater purposes, missions that go beyond a single existence. You are more than you imagine. Not everyone understands this feeling of belonging to something greater. Many get lost in the mundane, in the small daily battles. But you feel that there is something special waiting for you. Knowledge is not limited to what is learned in schools. There is an ancestral wisdom that pulsates in your veins, an intelligence that goes far beyond the rational intellect. Trust that intuition. Your spiritual journey is like a mighty river. No matter how many curves it makes, it will always find its way. The symbol on your hand is the map, the compass that guides you through the dimensions. Meditate, observe, listen to the inner whispers. Each déjà vu, each vivid dream, each strange feeling of familiarity are clues to a journey much broader than you can imagine. Infinity is not a limit. It is a possibility. An open door to understandings that go beyond time and space. You are not here by chance. Your presence is necessary, important, meaningful. Embrace the mystery. Celebrate the uncertainty. Allow yourself to be led by this energy that pulsates beyond the comprehensible. Your old soul has much to reveal, much to teach, much to transform. It is important to say that scars are not marks of defeat. They are medals of survival engraved on your own skin. Each interrupted line tells a story of resistance, of overcoming that few can understand. True warriors are not born ready. They are forged in the fire of adversity, shaped by challenges that would make anyone give up. Your breaks do not represent fragility, but the incredible ability to rebuild yourself. David was not a hero by chance. He was a young shepherd who transformed each obstacle into a step for his evolution. Goliath was not just a physical giant, but a challenge that represented all the internal fears that needed to be faced. Your journey is not a straight line. It is a path full of curves, detours, ups and downs. Each interruption in the palm of your hand symbolizes a moment when you could have given up, but chose to continue. Resilience is not a natural gift. It is a skill built with sweat, tears, and a lot of determination. You were not born strong, you became strong through each battle faced. Many will see your scars as imperfections. But it is exactly these marks that make you unique, special, extraordinary. Each broken line tells a story of courage that few have the bravery to live. The world tries to break you, but you refuse to be just another number. Your trials are not punishments. They are training for a greater mission that you do not even imagine. Faith does not mean absence of fear. It means continuing to walk, even when everything seems impossible. Your strength is not in the absence of falls, but in the ability to always get up. Warriors do not count how many times they have fallen. They count how many times they had the courage to start over. And you? How many times have you already been reborn from your own ashes? Each obstacle overcome is a step for your spiritual evolution. There is no growth without discomfort. There is no transformation without confrontation. You are much stronger than you imagine. Your story does not end in defeats. It is rewritten every time you choose to get up, every time you decide not to give up. The universe conspires in your favor, even when it seems the opposite. Celebrate your scars. They are living proof that you are a survivor, a warrior who does not bend before adversity. Your journey is a silent inspiration to everyone around you. The path of the warrior is not easy, but you were not born to be ordinary. You were born to be extraordinary, to transform challenges into steps, to show that true strength lives in the heart of those who never give up. You were not born to be just another in the crowd. You were born to be the beacon that illuminates paths, the voice that breaks silences, the force that moves mountains. Leadership is not about power, but about responsibility. It is not about commanding, but about serving. Your deep lines reveal a unique ability to transform realities, to inspire change, without having to raise your voice. Moses was not just a guide. He was a liberator of imprisoned souls, a conductor of hopes. You carry that same DNA of transformation, that energy that manages to awaken the best in people. When people look for you, it's not by chance. It's because they feel something different in you. A light, a clarity, a connection that goes beyond common words. Your purpose is not small. Leading does not mean having all the answers. It means having the courage to ask the right questions, to look into people's eyes and see their true potential, even when they themselves cannot see it. The world does not need more bosses. It needs true spiritual leaders. Those who understand that leading is an act of love, of care, of genuine human connection. Many are afraid to assume their greatness. They hide their light with false humility, with built-up fears. But not you. You know that hiding your potential is a disservice to the world. Your mission goes beyond offices, beyond meeting rooms. It is a mission of inner transformation. Each advice, each look, each gesture of yours carries the power to give new meaning to lives. Spiritual leadership is not learned in books. It is born from the ability to be authentic, to connect with the essence of people, to provoke reflections that go far beyond the superficial. Do not be afraid to shine. The world desperately needs people who are not afraid to show their true light. People who inspire through action, not just beautiful words. Your deep lines are a map of a journey of transformation that has only just begun. Each challenge is an invitation to expand your capacity for leadership, for inspiration, born to lead, born to transform. This is not just a possibility. It is your destiny, your trademark in the universe, a mission that pulsates in every cell of your being. Invisible does not mean absent. Divine protection is like the air you breathe. You can't see it, but without it, nothing would be possible. Your body is more than flesh and bone. It is a sacred sanctuary, protected by an energy that transcends any limited human understanding. The cross or X on your hand is not a casual drawing, but an energy shield. Daniel was not just a surviving man. He was a living example that there is a greater force operating beyond apparent circumstances. When the world threw him into the lion's den, something preserved him, not by chance, but for a divine purpose. Protection does not mean absence of challenges. It means having an inner shield that allows you to cross storms without being destroyed. You are not fragile. You are strategically guarded. Inexplicable moments of escape are not coincidences. They are divine interventions. That time you almost had an accident, that dangerous situation that mysteriously dissipated. It wasn't luck. It was protection. Your connection with the divine does not need to be religious. It is a personal, intimate relationship that goes beyond rituals and dogmas. It is a silent dialogue, a fine-tuning with higher energies. Spiritual warriors do not fear the unknown. They navigate with the certainty that they are guided, protected, supported. Each challenge is an opportunity to demonstrate this protection. The universe conspires in your favor, even when it seems the opposite. Your mark is not a physical protection amulet, but an energetic signature that differentiates you. Your intuition is your spiritual GPS. When something doesn't seem right, pay attention. When an inner voice alerts you, don't ignore it. This is your divine protection manifesting. It's not about being untouchable. It's about being resilient. About understanding that each challenge is an opportunity for growth, and that you are protected throughout the journey. Celebrate this protection, not with fear, but with gratitude. You are not a victim of fate. You are a divinely guided being, mysteriously preserved to fulfill a unique mission. Your protection is not a shield that prevents you from living. It is a light that allows you to cross any darkness, always intact, always renewed, always protected. Thus, healing is not just the absence of disease. It is complete restoration of soul, body, and spirit. You carry within you a transformative power that goes far beyond what the eyes can see. Imagine your hands as portals of energy, capable of transmitting a light that reconnects, restores, and rebalances. Each point, each line intertwined in your palm tells a story of infinite healing potential. Jesus did not only heal physical bodies, he restored hopes, gave new meaning to existences, restored dignity. You inherit that same capacity for profound transformation, that gift of touching souls, not just skin. Authentic healers do not need diplomas. They need sensitivity, a connection so deep that they can perceive the invisible wounds that people carry. Your energy speaks long before any word. When you enter an environment, something changes. People breathe differently, conflicts soften, an inexplicable peace settles in. It's not a coincidence. It is your gift of healing operating silently. Your mission is not in traditional hospitals. It is in the hugs that heal, in the words that comfort, in the presence that calms inner storms. You are a soul therapist, an energy healer. Not everyone understands this gift. Many will interpret it as fragility, excessive sensitivity. But you know that your sensitivity is actually your greatest strength, your instrument of transformation. Healing does not mean solving all problems. It means offering space for people to find their own solutions. You are more of a facilitator of processes than a savior. Your hands hold ancestral memories of healing. Each line, each point, is an energy channel that can restore lost balances. Do not be afraid to use this gift. The world is full of invisible wounds. Wounded people, fragmented souls, broken hearts, and you carry the antidote to these pains through your simple presence. Cultivating the gift of healing means first healing yourself. It means understanding your own shadows, healing your own wounds. Only then do you become a clean and potent channel of healing. Your energy does not need to be spectacular. It can be as subtle as a breeze, gentle as a hug, deep as a look of understanding. True healing happens in these delicate moments. Doctors heal bodies, therapists heal minds. But spiritual healers like you restore essences. They return people to the connection with their own inner light. There is no standardized healing gift. Each healer has their own frequency, their own way of operating. Some heal with touches, others with words, others just with presence. Learn to trust this energy. It is not something you do, it is something you are. A force of restoration that flows naturally when you are aligned with your purpose. The world desperately needs authentic healers. People capable of looking beyond appearances, of reconnecting what has been fragmented, of bringing light to the deepest shadows. Your mark is not an accident. It is a call, a divine signature that says, you came to restore, to transform, to heal. Dreams are not just movies that play while we sleep. They are communication portals with dimensions beyond our conscious understanding. You are not a mere spectator, but an interpreter of universal messages. Joseph of Egypt was not an ordinary fortune teller. He was a decoder of divine messages, a translator of celestial languages. His dreams were not coincidences, but maps of destinies and transformations. Your line on the Mount of the Moon is like an antenna tuned to invisible frequencies. It is not a defect. It is a rare gift. Very few people can capture the subtleties that are crystal clear to you. When the world sleeps, you navigate through parallel universes. Your dreams are not brain randomness, but coded messages. Each image, each symbol, carries a deep meaning that few can decipher. Intuition is not a trick. It is a sophisticated navigation system installed in your consciousness. When something doesn't seem right, your body already knows even before your mind processes the information. Dream diaries are not just notebooks. They are secret archives of an intelligence that goes far beyond the rational. Each annotation is a precious record of interdimensional communications. Patterns in dreams are not coincidences. They are messages repeated until you understand their meaning. The universe does not give up communicating, even when you seem not to listen. Your connection with the Honorik is not just any gift. It is an ancestral ability to transit between realities, to understand languages that transcend the verbal. Many are afraid of what they do not understand. Not you. You embrace the mysterious. Dive into the unknown with the curiosity of someone who knows that there are truths beyond the visible. Interpreting dreams does not mean predicting futures. It means understanding the movements of your own soul, the calls of your deepest purpose. Not everyone has the courage to listen to their internal messages. You do. Your line on the Mount of the Moon is an invitation to unravel mysteries, to navigate through unexplored territories of consciousness. The rationalist world tries to silence these voices, but you know that there is a wisdom much older than any academic knowledge, an intelligence that pulsates beyond books. Your journey is not about being perfect. It's about being authentic, about having the courage to look inward, to recognize your gifts, to embrace your true essence. There is no single path. There is your path. The one that only you can travel, the one that only you can discover. Each mark on your hands is an invitation to that discovery. The universe does not make mistakes. You were strategically designed for a specific mission. No matter how many times you have doubted, no matter how many times you have felt small, your gifts are not to be hidden. They are to be celebrated, shared, expanded. Be a messenger, a healer, a leader, a protector. The important thing is to be genuinely you. Spirituality does not live in temples. It lives in you, in every choice, in every gesture, in every conscious breath. Your divine connection does not need intermediaries. Accepting the call does not mean having all the answers. It means having the courage to ask the right questions, to walk even when the path seems nebulous. Your hands are more than physical instruments. They are maps of a sacred journey. Each line tells a story. Each mark reveals a potential. The world desperately needs people like you. People capable of seeing beyond the obvious, of feeling beyond the palpable, of transforming through their simple presence. Chosen is not a title. It is a state of being. A deep understanding that you came for something greater, to expand consciousness, to inspire transformations. The universe whispers. And you? Are you ready to listen? Your mission is not in the stars. It is in your hands. Sparkles.